the early 70s, the Miami Dolphins were a pro football powerhouse. Remember the names and the faces? Zonka and Kick and Warfield. They led Miami to an unbeaten season and beat Washington in Super Bowl VII and Minnesota in Super Bowl VIII. Nine years after the Dolphins' first Super Bowl win, it was the 49ers' turn to shine. A man called Hacksaw stuffed Pete Johnson at the goal line. San Francisco won Super Bowl 16. 3 years later, the 49ers, led by Joe Montana, had their second Super Bowl win, this time against Miami. Today, two of pro football's glamour teams, two of the game's best coaches, were in Miami for a rematch of Super Bowl 19, 49ers and Dolphins. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Miami and the old Orange Bowl. The Dolphins have played all their games here for 21 years. And you know, none of them might be as important as this game against San Francisco, because Miami is now 1-2, and it's hot. 75,000 plus, a sellout here at the Orange Bowl to watch the Dolphins come back. Maybe, temperature 88 degrees, humidity 61%, a 9-knot breeze right off the ocean might affect the kicking, but we'll wait and see. And of course, this is Florida. You better believe it is sunny. Hi, everyone. I'm Tom Brookshire. Along with me, the Super Bowl coach from the Philadelphia Eagles, Dick Vermeil. Dick, Kemp now has a starting game, a win under his belt for the 49ers. Has he solidified himself and the 49ers, do you think?
Well, Tom, I don't think you can evaluate Kemp as a backup quarterback anymore. He leads the NFL after 2 starts and percentage complete at 70%. And today he has a real advantage. He's attacking the league's least effective defense.
And, of course, Jeff, like all of us, will be watching the fellow on the other side warm up, Dan Marino, maybe the best thrower in the game. 6 touchdowns, and yet the Dolphins lose. Has Shula's ship taking a torpedo below the waterline? Can they recover?
Well, you know and I know that Shula's teams never quit, and it's too early in the season to say that. But Dan Marino leads an offense that scores a touchdown every 14 plays, and he's attacking a defense that gives up one every 80 plays. It appears to me it's bets against the best this afternoon in that category.
I hate to open with a cliche, but something's got to give here today. The coach is Bill Walsh. 2 Super Bowl wins in the 80s in this decade. Look at that, 68 and 49. Certainly one of the great coaches around. And Don Shula, he's been a head coach in 6 Super Bowls in the National Football League, and in September, darn near unbeatable dating all the way back to 1970. That's Reveiz, Claude Reveiz, the kickoff man. The win will be to his back. And as you know, the special teams for San Francisco have certainly not been of Super Bowl quality.
At least not in the kickoff coverage last week. They were really bad. You can bet they'll be better this week.
Well, let's see if they can return some. That's what